These are the tools that you'll need for this project. See the educator guide for more details. I learned this simple 3D box hole from artist David Zinn's book. My daughter Grace drew fish at the bottom of this hole. She chose to make a deeper hole by using a smaller inner square as her focal point. Lizzie added a cat outside of the box. You have a lot more room to draw outside the box on concrete, like I did with these tall sunflowers and Lizzie did with her rocket. It's important to mark where the viewer needs to stand to see the illusion, because it only looks right from one viewpoint. Take your paper and put it in landscape orientation, so it's wide. Then tip its bottom corner to point at your belly button, so the whole paper is at an angle. Measure a box that's 5 inches long, or use a tracer. From the left corner of the square, measure another square that's 4 inches long or even smaller for a deeper hole. Keep in mind that the smaller you make the square, the less space you'll have to fill with items in your box. Use a ruler and draw a line that connects the corners of your squares. Then rotate the paper back to landscape orientation. Now you're ready to fill the hole. Remember that this is a hole in the ground, so anything in the square is going to be seen from above. I'm going to draw some bugs in the hole, so we can only see the top of my bugs. I'm also going to add a flower in my box. Use colored chalk to color in the items in the hole. Charcoal makes a great bold black to outline. The inside of your box needs to be darker than the outside of your box because it's in the shadows. I'm going to use some orange chalk and some charcoal to make it look a little bit like dark dirt, but you can use whatever color you want for the inside. I use a paper towel and blend it together. That's called smudging the chalk. The sides of the hole can be whatever color you want. I'm going to make them a darker value of gray. Take your color, I'm using charcoal, and scribble some in the space. You can smudge it around to blend it together. I'm making this hole in concrete like a sidewalk, so I'm going to draw some lines to make it look like a part of a sidewalk. Rub some chalk or charcoal on paper towel to smudge it lightly onto the paper.